Alright guys, what's going on? I'm trying something a little bit different today. I normally don't have my phone plugged into my computer when I record, so I'll record something and then I'll just go back over it later. But I wanted to give my thoughts on the new featured 6-star crystal. So I'm not sure if the audio is going to turn out. I don't know how any of this stuff's going to turn out. But, okay, so for starters, I swore off featured 6-star crystals. After the last one, I got burnt really badly. So I wanted to get more sig levels on my ghost. I didn't pull her once. I wanted to get Cosmic Ghost Rider twice. Didn't get him once. Wanted to get Dragon Man twice. Didn't get him once. Hold on, let me see here. I wanted to get Apocalypse twice. Didn't get him once. So, and then I would have been really happy with like a long shot dupe or something. Didn't get him either. Didn't get Professor X. I basically got the same few champions over and over again. So I got Vision Age of Ultron once. That was probably one of the highlights of the opening. Immortal Hulk, I got him once. And I pulled Green Goblin a couple times. And then, I mean, I pulled Dormammu 5 times. I pulled, I mean, like, literally just the same garbage over and over again. I really wanted to dupe my Falcon. Didn't get him once. So, yeah, I mean, it was just, I got Killmonger a couple times. I got Elsa a couple times. I got Cole once to take him to Sig 40. So, I just got, oh, and I got Red Goblin like 4 times, I think. So, I just got completely burnt on that crystal. So I tweeted out the other day, I said, I'm not doing these anymore. I am done with these featured 6-star crystals. If I start talking about getting them again, like, stop me immediately. I don't really care for most of the new featured 6 stars, except for Immortal Hulk, obviously. And I also already have Spider-Ham. I got him from one of those, like, new, like, the Cav crystals from that event. So yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't mind duping him, I guess. Strife seems pretty cool, but I don't really need him for anything. So, the new pool comes out today, and I look at it, and I wanted to go ahead and take a look at it on here as well. So, these are the champions that you could get from this crystal. Guillotine 2099. You know, I use her a lot. She's one of my favorite champions, and I don't have her awakened. I have her at rank 3 unawakened, and the awakened ability gives you a chance, depending on sig level, to where if you lose your combo, like if you get hit during the fight, you don't actually lose your combo. So that is actually a pretty huge deal. You know, I think it's important. And she was one of the ones that I was going to be hoping for in the basic pool. So she's in there. That's the first thing that I saw. And I'm immediately already almost sold on this, right? And then Spider-Ham, definitely wouldn't mind duping him. You know, I could take him up for defense. He's a pretty fun champion. But to get a lot of his, like, annoying qualities, I guess he has to be awakened. Colossus, I already have him at rank 3, but I wouldn't mind more sig levels on him. I think he's sig 20 right now. Hulk Ragnarok, I'd be okay with awakening him. Kingpin, I don't think I have him at all as a 6-star. I'd love to get him twice. Star-Lord, that's an exclusive one, and I know that a lot of people feel like he's not, you know, really that good anymore. I love Star-Lord. He was one of my first rank 5 stars. I used a generic awakening gem on him. Wouldn't be mad about him. Crossbones, super underrated champion. I would love to get Crossbones and dupe him multiple times. Immortal Abomination, you know, obviously. I think that's what everyone is hoping for out of this crystal. The Hood. So if they rebuff Hood to be similar to how he was when they buffed him originally, before they then turned around and retracted the buff, which I'm not a huge fan of, then I would love to pull Hood. I don't think I have him as a 6-star at all. Luke Cage, I think that would be an awakening. I wouldn't mind that. Morningstar, that would be an awakening. I would love that. I would take her to rank 3. Thor, an exclusive champion. I don't have him as a 5-star. I wouldn't mind pulling him as a 6-star. Jubilee would be new. Maybe she's underrated. I'm not sure. She doesn't seem very good though. Strife is someone that I would like. Super Skrull, he sucks, but hopefully he'll be getting like a buff or something pretty soon. Psycho Man, same thing. He kind of sucks, but hopefully he'll get a buff. Massacre, I would love to awaken my Massacre. Silver Surfer for prestige purposes would be huge if I could pull him. I could pull him out of every single featured 6-star crystal and be content. Night Thrasher, I know that he's good. He also needs to be awakened, so, you know, he'd be new for me. I wouldn't mind pulling him. Howard the Duck, he sucks. Magneto, House of X, I do not have him. I've been hoping for him out of the featured 5-star crystal this time around and have missed. Mephisto, I'm sure Dap would be really happy to pull him several times. Doctor Strange would be new, and Black Bolt would be a dupe, and Black Bolt needs to be awakened to be useful. So yeah, I mean, this crystal, even though I swore them off, like, it has a huge potential to boost my prestige with several of these. I mean, Silver Surfer, Guillotine 2099. You know, I'd be super happy with this Morningstar. I know that she has high prestige at low sig. I'm not sure if she would make it into my prestige right now, but, you know, I mean, honestly, I think that there's only a couple of these that I would really consider to be a miss, and it would be like if I pulled multiple Doctor Stranges, you know, a bunch of Howard the Ducks, I already have him, a bunch of Night Thrashers. So basically, if I get the exact same luck that I got last time, it would be a huge waste. But I think that, you know, out of all the champions in here, with there only being like 3 or 4 that I wouldn't be like happy about, I think I am gonna go for this crystal. You know, my prestige, if we go ahead and take a look at it here, 12,846. So when I joined for Loki, my prestige was like 10,700. It was all 5 stars, and that was in June of 2020. So it's been a while now, you know, it's been several months, but I've still raised my prestige by over 2,000, and yet I'm still behind the Alliance average. We're like teetering on the edge of being out of the top 20 in AQ, so everyone kind of needs to do their part to, you know, raise their prestige. I put a bunch of SIG levels into Omega Red. He's SIG 200, and that's been good for war, but as far as his prestige goes, I mean, it's horrible. So I really need to focus on my prestige. My war attackers are pretty much set, but there is someone in here who could help me on war attack too, and that's Guillotine 2099. And I'm still placing 5 stars on defense. If I duped Spider-Ham, you know, I could place him on defense. So I just think that the benefit outweighs the risk in this particular case. And I know that not everyone is going to feel that way. Like, if you don't care about prestige and you're just trying to build up your 6 stars, you know, and get somebody super useful, then this crystal's a little bit more risky. There aren't a ton of super useful champs to most people in here, but because of the fact that I have Omega Red, and, you know, I mean, he's pretty much going to be my war attacker for the foreseeable future. You know, my AQ champions, I just use Corvus pretty much, so, you know, the only thing I really need outside of that is prestige, and I think that this crystal has that potential, and I also need Alliance War Defenders, and it has that potential too. So I think I'm gonna go for it. I know that I told everybody to tell me no if I started talking about it, but, you know, I mean, maybe you can convince me otherwise, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's kind of my plan as of right now. As far as what everyone else should do, I mean, you know where your own roster is at. Like, if you, you know, need need war attackers, or if you need, you know, a champion to get through Abyss or some big piece of content, Labyrinth, whatever your next goal is, and this crystal doesn't have, you know, those champions for you, then don't go for it. I mean, it's not as good of a pool probably as last time. Like, the highs aren't as high, but there are fewer lows for me personally, so I think I'm gonna go for it. That's my plan as of right now. I just wanted to let you guys know what I thought of it. A lot of people, I think, are saying like, oh, it's not a very good crystal. These are my thoughts. You know, I think that in some ways, because of there being fewer misses for me personally, I think that it's actually a better crystal than the last one, even though the last one totally burned me. So, yeah, that's all I've got for this one. Let me know if like the audio's weird or anything like that, because again, I'm using a different program to record this so that I can have my, you know, my phone in real time with my voice, and if it works out, then I can like start opening crystals this way too. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.